Hey guys, it's Ethan, and I thought in today's video I would talk about Crank Palace. This is a Maze Runner novella that was released in August of 2020 by James Dashner. So first, I'm going to give you a synopsis of the book. I will tell you my favorite scene, and then I will give an overall rating. So here's the summary. It follows Newt, who is one of the characters from the original Maze Runner trilogy, and it follows him after he leaves the burg for his friends, and him going on this journey through this place called Crank Palace, which is kind of like a concentration camp for cranks. It's a rundown city in Denver where crazy people can do whatever they want. They can ransack stores, they can build their own homes. Like, the world is thriving just off of a crank democracy. It is a zombies. I would put it this way: it's a zombies Chuck E. Cheese. There is no police, there is no Air Force, nobody can stop them. If they want to eat people, they could do it. If they want to kill people, they can do it. So, it's a very scary setting that you would not want to end up in. But Newt ends up here because he meets this woman named Kessa. Kessa is a mother who has a son named Dante. And right away, Newt and the mother have this bond, this connection, and they promise each other that they will stick with each other to the end. So the whole book is just him and her on this journey of self-discovery, coming up with this plan where they are going to escape Crank Palace, try to get out of Denver, and hopefully make it out alive. The positive aspects of this was that it was told by Newt's perspective. In the first 3 books in the series, it was centered on mainly Thomas, but with this one being spotlighted on him, it allowed for more growth and development, and for the readers to really understand Newt's feelings and emotions. I could really see how he was struggling here. The flare was taking over his body, and there was nothing he could really do about it. Newt was fighting his inner demons. He had these irrational thoughts, and some parts of this, I felt like crying. It was so sad, it was so deep, it was so depressing. I never knew how bad Newt was suffering inside. Now let me talk to you about my favorite scene. My favorite scene would have to be the bowling alley scene. This scene was displayed in The Death Cure, but James Dashner decided to rewrite it in here, and it was kind of cool hearing the scene from a different lens and perspective. So now I'm going to rate the book. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to give it a 3.5. The book was very short. I thought it'd be longer. I think like 200 pages is good, but 140 is nothing. But that's okay, because it's just a novella, and I'm not going to complain about content. At least Mr. Dashner decided to write and publish this book. And finally, to leave off on an ending note, the way this ends is a setup for his next project, and I'm going to read that next. It is a series called The Maze Cutter, and it kind of follows. I'm not gonna spoil what happens in the end, but let's just say that the events kind of shape out the whole arc of this side spin-off series. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to say. If you want to read this, go on Amazon. It's for sale on there, as well as other platforms like Riverdale Avenue Books, which is the company that this was published by. Anyway, peace off.